There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. The special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
The intelligent world has arrived. Huawei Enterprise Business Group adheres to the platform plus ecosystem strategy and is working with partners to provide ubiquitous connectivity and intelligent for government and enterprise customers. The digital platform aims to support customers' digital transformation and to bring digital to every organization. Reputable companies around the world are choosing Huawei as their partner in digital transformation. Enterprise business is becoming the main engine of Huawei's growth. Huawei serves the first 14 of the global top 20 national O&G companies and participates in constructing digital pipelines for over 46,000 kilometers. In 2018, Huawei established a group-level unified oil and gas cloud to host corporate ERP system, all office systems, and production applications of full activities in the future. A joint innovation center between Huawei and Sonotrack will act as a long-term digital transformation stage for continuous innovation to all leading technology vendors. In 2019, Huawei built an open, scalable knowledge computing platform for CNPC Research Center to handle the complexity and uncertainty of oil and gas exploration and production by fueling innovations and nurturing the ecosystem with intelligence. Huawei HPC Cloud provided computing environment for CNPC Dacheng oil field for developing new generation of seismic processing technologies, reservoir simulation software, big data, and AI innovation. In the future, Huawei will continue to accelerate industrial digital transformation, focus on creating customer value, and build a digital platform to achieve data convergence and become the foundation for us to lead the world into a digital future.
四山洞拐至下升线，广州四山洞。
una arritmia leve.
There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away.
The special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day.
They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds.
I don't care if they call us crazy.
Run away to a world that we desire.
Welcome to this Intelligent Energy Summit for Huawei Connect 2021 themed Dive into Digital. My name is Edwin Diender. I am CIO of our Global Energy Business Unit, and thank you very much for joining this session. It's truly my honor to power the era of carbon neutrality together with you. In this summit, together with customers and partners, we will share insights and backgrounds on how energy transition is the next wave of innovation for digital transformation. We will introduce our Energy Transcube strategy and will launch the Energy Transition Carbon Neutrality White Paper. So, without further ado, let's start. Our first speaker is Vice President of Huawei Enterprise Business Group and President of the Global Energy Business Unit, Mr. David Sun. And he will speak about the intelligent energy creating new value for the industry. Please welcome Mr. David Sun.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this year's Global Energy Summit at Huawei Connect 2021. We have all faced so many challenges over the past 2 years. However, this shall not stop us from moving ahead. After signing the Paris Agreement in 2015, more and more countries have committed to carbon neutrality and are taking positive actions to address climate change. We believe that energy will be the key domain to achieve carbon neutrality. There are 4 reasons for this. First of all, we have to make adjustments to our energy sources, decreasing our dependence on the traditional fossil fuels and increasing the share of renewable energy. Secondly, we need to become more energy efficient and embrace a lower carbon lifestyle. This is particularly true for key industries and sectors, such as electric power, manufacturing, construction, and transportation. The third reason is the transformation of the entire life cycle management of carbon, along with the advancement of CCUS-related technologies. Last but not least, we are seeing new energy and carbon exchange markets emerge, along with related systems and mechanisms. The Global Risks Report 2021, released by the World Economic Forum, highlighted the effects of significant risks, such as the extreme weather, digital inequality, and cybersecurity, and how this could reshape our world. These risks are not isolated. They involve politics, economy, technology, and the environment, meaning that global organizations are facing systemic challenges. Earlier this year, severe weather caused a power crisis in Texas. Shortly after, the oil supply pipeline network on the east coast of the United States was hacked. Heavy rains and floods in several cities in Europe, China, and the United States took many lives and damaged a lot of infrastructure. The probability of emergencies and natural disasters is increasing along with deeper and wider impacts. All these are challenging the security of energy. Despite the strong will to go carbon neutral, only those who take charge know the responsibilities and difficulties. We need to take into account three challenges: green and low carbon development, economic development, as well as the security and the continuity of energy supply. That's why we firmly believe that the ambitious goal of carbon neutrality will be a strong catalyst for the convergence of energy transformation and digital transformation, paving a digital way for carbon neutrality. To cope with these complexities, the industry urgently needs a methodology which will help industry leaders and executives get started in face of the ambitious goals and tough challenges. Huawei has developed a TransCube methodology. It suggests that to get closer to a net zero carbon intelligent energy system and achieve global zero carbon development, we should build three core capabilities: net zero carbon transformation, energy transformation, and digital transformation. Let's first look at net zero carbon transformation. This will help various industries manage their carbon assets and implement decarbonization actions suitable to their specific contexts. In the process, they will go from low carbon to near zero carbon and eventually achieve carbon neutrality. Then we have energy transformation. This capability drives energy production and consumption to go more reliable, secure, and efficient, helping us transform from a single centralized mode to diversified, distributed, and integrated systems. The ultimate goal is to achieve multi-energy coordination and efficiency optimization. Last but not least, there is digital transformation, which will enable the industry to transform from information-based to digital and finally intelligent. With data at its core, digital transformation will enable net zero carbon transformation and energy transformation. Energy is vital to people's livelihoods and national security. When it comes to energy security, we tend to focus more on the physical security of energy, such as secure energy supply, production, markets, and sustainable development. We seldom pay attention to the digital security of the energy sector. We must pay extra attention to the digital security of the energy industry, including digital infrastructure security, cyber security, privacy protection, and digital space security. The digital security of energy requires unified planning, systematic construction, and implementation, as well as the formulation of corresponding strategies and measures in a hierarchical manner. First, enterprise companies need to build secure, trustworthy, and elastic digital infrastructure. OT and IT can be partitioned and converged on demand, taking both security and efficiency into account. Then, we need to capitalize on the technological and business benefits with diversified supply strategies, preventing vendor lock-in, and build a sustainable and diversified supply chain. For core production and control systems, we must also work to prevent technological ecosystems lock-in and ensure sovereignty and security in the digital space. We should strike a balance between different technological ecosystems while taking security into our own hands. For example, the core production and dispatching networks of China's state grid are based on optical networks, in contrast to the IP networks adopted by power companies in many other countries. Should these power companies consider deploying optical networks as well, which is a quite feasible solution? Should they also consider building multi-cloud? A second choice, meaning more competition and a more balanced supply chain, allowing energy companies to fully capitalize on the technological and business dividends, while also ensuring digital security for them. Huawei is dedicated to becoming the partner of choice for digital transformation in the energy sector. Why should you choose Huawei? We have an in-depth understanding of and strong support for customers' business continuity. We are always involving and promote openness for complex systems. We also provide consistent management and services with complex systems. Our layered solutions are tailored to your business scenarios and needs. And finally, we provide systematic support for solutions productions throughout their life cycles. Huawei evolved from a non-digital native enterprise. So we have a first-hand understanding of the challenges traditional enterprises face during digital transformation. We have accumulated extensive experience and lessons learned through both internal projects and industry practices. We firmly believe that even an elephant can dance elegantly. Huawei provides layered solutions to meet customers' requirements at different stages of digital transformation, from digitalization to digitalization, and finally to digital transformation. To achieve the goal of carbon neutrality, we must integrate energy transition and digital transformation. This will be a long-term, tough, and complex project. At the same time, we understand our capability and business boundaries. We always focus on solving problems and creating value for our customers and the industry. That's why we work closely with partners, aiming to bring digital to the energy sector for a better connected, intelligent world. Together, let's make it possible and get it done. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. David Sun, Vice President of Huawei Enterprise Business Group and President of the Global Energy Business Unit. Our next speaker will talk about digital transformation that empowers the energy industry with low carbon and green development. Please welcome Chief Representative for Energy Transition, Carbon Neutrality, Global Energy Business Unit of Huawei Enterprise Business Group, Mr. Anthony Hu.
Welcome to our summit today. My name is Anthony Hu. So today I will talk about the digital transformation bringing us the low carbon and green future. So currently, global development is mainly conducted from three dimensions, including ecosystem, industry, and technology. Three dimensions correspond to three transformations, including net zero carbon transformation, energy transformation, and digital transformation. With the signing of the Paris Agreement, climate action to reduce carbon based on greenhouse gas emissions has been initiated by 195 countries around the world, which mark the formation of a worldwide consensus on decarbonization as the target of a net zero transformation. Nowadays, global trends of energy transformation around countries and regions include the overall improvement of energy efficiency, energy utilization upgrades, and the large-scale exploitation of the renewable energy. Different countries have embarked on different transformation paths based on their resource endowment, energy structure, and technical capability. Digital transformation is the core global economic growth. The application of emerging technologies such as 5G, AI, cloud computing, big data, and blockchain has injected new motivation into energy industry innovation and paved a digital road to net zero transformation and energy transformation. Net zero carbon intelligent system NZIES is designed based on interconnection of oil, gas, electricity, heat, hydrogen, and oxygen to achieve the goals of safe, reliable, efficient, and economical, clean, and green. Implements interconnection between agriculture, industry, commercial, civil, and transportation scenarios, and interconnection between regions to achieve openness, sharing, and collaboration. So here we can see this is the multiple energy complementary subsystem with clean energy like wind, solar integration. And we also have biomass energy subsystem with farms, BCCS, Bioenergy Power Generation. And here we also have a traditional fossil energy supply subsystem with oil, gas, and also CCUS technology to reduce the carbon emission. And here is our zero carbon industry region with electricity and heat supply for high energy consumption through high proportion clean energy. And from the sea, we can see offshore, onshore energy supply subsystem with wind farm, LNG transportation, and nuclear power station with the hydrogen generation. And in our city, we are going to build net zero carbon cities, including energy, transportation, and building to achieve low carbon, green, shared, and innovative objectives. And also, we have zero campus and buildings with distributed power coordination among PV, multi-source heat pump, and tribal supply of cold, heat, and electricity. And in the center is the energy internet, which is responsible for the conversion and the transmission of multiple energy resources with scheduling and trading capabilities. So the architecture of the NZIES will deeply interconnect the energy system, carbon system, and the ICT infrastructure with multidimensional convergence of the energy flows, carbon flows, information flows, and providing value flows eventually, and gradually form a net zero intelligent energy system with data as the core production factor, and promote the digitalization of the energy industry. On the energy supply side, the coal, oil, gas, nuclear, renewable energy will be coordinated with virtual power plant technology. Meanwhile, the construction of energy transmission, distribution networks, and reserve facilities will be strengthened as needed. On energy consumption side, advanced technologies such as new energy technology and next generation ICT technologies are deeply integrated to form a technical system with efficient interaction of energy sources, network, load, and storage, and also collaborative optimization of all business processes in industries, business, and residential communities. This solution greatly reduces energy consumption and emissions through diverse and integrated typical facilities, coordinated planning and operation, and providing clean and efficient services. Digital transformation enables energy industry to build all-scenario solutions covering major energy industries such as power, oil, and gas. All-scenario solutions for the power industry covers the entire value chain of generation, transformation, distribution, and utilization. The oil and gas industry solutions cover oil and gas exploration, production, transformation, refining, and sales. Mining industry solutions include smart mining, the smart transportation, covering the mining and transportation together, and also in addition, Huawei has built a net zero intelligent energy system for the energy industry, including integrated energy services and net zero smart carbon solutions. As the basic unit of a city, the major carrier of production, life, and the industry unit, the campus is also one of the major scenarios for achieving the dual carbon goal and the energy transformation. Major infrastructure of the campus including building, transportation, and energy, covering 5 major subsystems: energy, building, automation, weak current, office, and circulation. And also the campus carbon emissions include scope 1, 2, 3. The construction of a net zero carbon smart campus has 3 phases. We are going to evolve from the low carbon phase to near zero phase, and finally, we can have a net zero smart campus. This solution is based on a unified digital platform and application modules for smart energy management, zero carbon management, carbon energy trading, and comprehensive management. The carbon, energy, information, and the value flows coordinate optimization to achieve the goals of smart, efficient, low carbon, and green. The vision for the future development of the energy industry is to be carbon neutral. Focus on energy transformation and digital transformation to enable the implementation of national energy strategies to facilitate the transformation of the energy industry to be carbon neutral and to have further international cooperation on digital transformation. We will achieve the 4 goals of green and low carbon, scientific and technological innovation, efficiency, and international cooperation. So all the contents of my speech comes from our white paper named Global Energy Transition and Net Zero Carbon Development. And also we have more details on the insight, methodology, and user case in this book. Today, we are going to launch our white paper globally. I would like to say thank you to Deloitte China for their great support. And all of you can download the white paper from Huawei Connect Huawei Energy website and also the broadcast room. I hope we can closely cooperate to promote the development of net zero energy system for our green world. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Anthony Hu, Chief Representative for Energy Transition and Carbon Neutrality in the Global Energy Business Unit of Huawei Enterprise. To talk about driving data to barrels and embrace digital intelligence for business growth, please welcome Mr. Liu Gongsheng, Senior Consultant of Global Energy Business Unit Huawei Enterprise and former Vice President of China National Petroleum Corporation.
Distinguished guests, experts, leaders, friends, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very glad to share with you some of the practices and reflections of the intelligent transformation in the oil and gas industry. We know that China's dual carbon goals bring about changes not only in energy, but also in the structure of the economy and in production technologies and lifestyle. The dual carbon objectives have a profound impact on the oil and gas industry and are bound to trigger structural reforms on both sides of oil and gas supply and demand and propel the transformation and development of the industry. According to BP Energy Outlook of 2020, demand for primary energy globally will continue to grow in the future. Oil and gas will remain the main energy source by 2035. Although the share of oil and gas consumption in all energy sources will decrease after 2035, the total volume will remain relatively stable. We are confident about the future of the oil and gas industry. At the same time, we should be aware that oil and gas companies face 4 key challenges. First, in the context of the dual carbon goals, how can we produce more energy at lower costs in carbon emissions? Second, oil and gas exploration targets are increasingly complex and proven resources are seriously insufficient. Third, oil and gas reserves discovered are difficult to produce, which requires advanced exploitation technology. Fourth, in the medium and long term, the global oil and gas supply is relatively sufficient, which means that oil prices will remain stable. To deal with these challenges, digital transformation is inevitable. The digital transformation brings 4 major opportunities to oil and gas companies. First, digital transformation can drive the reconstruction of business models. Second, it can trigger changes in management models. Third, digital transformation can facilitate the innovation of business models. Fourth, it can help oil and gas companies evolve and gain more value. To increase reserves and production, improve quality and efficiency, and reduce carbon emissions, the oil and gas industry needs to further integrate digital technologies to realize its digital transformation. The industry has several requirements for digital transformation. First, the transformation requires a full-stack cloud platform, which can help companies in the sector migrate key business to the cloud and achieve intelligence. Second, effective data governance is needed. The data of the industry is huge in volume and highly complex. Therefore, a unified data lake is indispensable to support data sharing and smart big data analysis. Third, digital transformation requires a device edge cloud intelligent production system where production data is collected from devices, and intelligent management and control of production is implemented on the cloud. Fourth, strong service assurance is definitely needed to achieve digital transformation. It is important to have a professional service team that understands the industry and digitalization to realize all the ideas. The oil and gas cloud will bring huge value to the industry and will enable centralized information resource planning, intelligent management and control, scalable and convenient services, and high security and efficiency. It will also transform the industry's existing business models. Technically, the oil and gas cloud has a classic three-layer architecture, namely infrastructure as a service layer, platform as a service layer, and software as a service layer. The oil and gas cloud centralizes multi-pool management on the cloud, provides high-performance computing services and intelligent application services, and supports business departments, management departments, and decision-making departments to implement digital transformation of the oil and gas industry. China National Petroleum Corporation has worked with Huawei to develop the first AI cognitive platform for the oil and gas industry in China. The platform helps build a specialized service system that integrates the innovation capabilities of business departments, Huawei, and partners, supporting the research, production, and decision-making in oil and gas exploration and production. It takes E&P activities to a new intelligent level. Based on Huawei Cloud and Huawei's AI development platform, this groundbreaking platform focuses on oil and gas exploration and development. Currently, the project has provided users with 5 application scenarios, including intelligent well logging interpretation and intelligent seismic interpretation. In the future, more intelligent applications will become available. Implementing this project depends on the professional system of services, including Huawei's service and product portfolio, as well as its partners in the ecosystem, which have laid a solid foundation for the success of the project. I would now like to share with you the innovative value of Huawei Cloud in oil and gas exploration. China's Daqing oil field used the high-performance computing power of Huawei Cloud to integrate technologies such as high-resolution seismic imaging, seismic inversion, and reservoir prediction, supporting prospect study and real-time drilling tracking for the Gulong Shale oil exploration. This was a major breakthrough, and the company submitted a predicted geological reserve of 1.268 billion tons. Huawei solution contributed to the discovery of a world-class large oil field. Currently, the Huawei Cloud deployed in Daqing continuously provides stable and great computing power for the Daqing oil field, as well as solid support for core exploration and development activities. The next example I would like to share is the practice of using the AI cognitive platform to revive old oil wells. At present, the industry mainly uses data-driven intelligent interpretation of logging curves. Based on the knowledge-driven and data-driven models, our system integrates the knowledge graph with AI computing capabilities to intelligently interpret the logging curves. The original well logging interpretation indicated that the underground layer of well X at 2,248 meters to 2,251 meters was an oil water layer. However, AI interpretation showed that it is actually an oil layer, which was proven by testing to produce 5.78 cubic meters of oil per day. The oil test conclusion is oil layer. It is consistent with the intelligent interpretation conclusion. Therefore, this old well started to produce oil again and rejuvenated. AI logging interpretation has now been widely applied in other oil fields in China, and it looks very promising. The digital transformation and intelligent development of the global oil and gas industry is still in its infancy. The key fields being explored in the industry include smart exploration, smart oil and gas fields, smart pipe networks, smart telephony, and smart sales. Looking ahead, we are convinced that Huawei will continue to help oil and gas companies grow, support their digital transformation strategies, and integrate digital technologies into core oil and gas business. This will create a fully intelligent industry. Oil and gas companies and Huawei share a common dream. That is, to bring digital to the energy sector and build intelligent energy with all things connected. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lu Gongsheng, Senior Consultant of Global Energy Business Unit Huawei Enterprise and former Vice President of China National Petroleum Corporation. New technologies like AI, artificial intelligence, can enable intelligent transmission line inspection. To talk about that, please welcome Mr. Felix Chifuala. He is Senior Manager of Electrotechnical Services at ZESCO Limited.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Felix Chifuela. I'm Senior Manager, Electrotechnical Services at ZESCO. Electrotechnical Services is a department under Transmission Directorate, which is responsible for protection, also SCADA, as well as closed circuit television. We also cover transmission metering as well. So ZESCO is a vertically integrated electricity utility which generates, transmits, and distributes electricity to our customers in Zambia. It is a public utility which is wholly owned by the government of the Republic of Zambia. ZESCO is committed to providing safe and reliable electricity to improve the quality of life for all Zambians. In terms of when ZESCO was incorporated, it traces its origin to the year 1906. ZESCO has an installed capacity of roughly 2,500 megawatts. And in terms of transmission distribution lines, we have roughly 100,000 kilometers of network. The vision for ZESCO is to be the hub of electricity trading in the region by the year 2025. And to achieve that, we have developed some strategies at ZESCO, which includes delivering value to our customers so that they have their needs are met in terms of electricity, and then also enhancing the use of innovative technologies. By this I mean that we are using digital capabilities to improve our operations and also to enable communities in which we operate. And thirdly, one of the strategies we are trying to use is to unlock the value of Fibercom, which is a ZESCO company dealing with fiber optic. So our business offers affordable service across access to ICT for improved standard of living in our country. So we have developed an innovative roadmap to achieving our objective. So in this year, 2021, we are trying to introduce a transmission and distribution line inspection, which has an AI application. And then next year, 2022, we'll introduce environment monitoring with sensors. This will be done, of course, in real time. In the year 2023, we are going to move on further and introduce transformation station inspection, which will apply robots as well as artificial intelligence. And then the year 2025, our vision is to introduce asset and equipment health check technologies, which includes SCADA and other similar technologies. So now to come to what we are trying to achieve this year, and also to share with you some of the challenges that we are facing in terms of inspection of the power transmission line. The current situation in our company uses traditional way to carry out inspection, whereby personnel literally walk from one tower to another to check on the state of the tower members and this later. Of course, this poses quite some challenges, and which includes the high impact of operation due to the wide coverage. As I indicated, 100,000 kilometers of network, which is quite wide. And then secondly, also the rate of vandalism, especially in the last few years within the tower area, is quite high. And we are unable to identify the people who perpetrate such things. And then also some areas where the transmission line crosses, it's difficult to reach because of the terrain. Some of it is in mountains and thick forest areas, and some of them are waterlogged areas. So this poses quite a challenge to the operation staff. And there's also a danger in terms of being attacked by wild animals, snakes, because some lines pass through game areas, so there's always that risk as well. And lastly, we rely heavily on manual data analysis, which results in low efficiency. So the solution architecture of intelligence transmission line inspection is a welcome technology in ZESCO, and we are looking at being able to implement it on the transformers, using security cameras, the robotic system, and then the tower monitoring. And eventually we're also going to apply the drones and not to forget that we also use the environmental monitoring, which includes the temperature sensors. So the intelligence transmission is the core component of supporting intelligence grid, power grid. So this technology will enable us to apply this technology. So firstly, the transmission line visualization channel will be provided to our customer. This will reduce on the O&M challenges, which I mentioned, and also improve on the EHS level for ZESCO. And then the video and the AI will help us to promptly identify potential areas. So this will also help customers prevent external damage to our installation, to detect the potential security risks in the timely manner, and to reduce power outages, accidents, and economic losses impacted by accidents. So, and lastly, with the intelligence inspection platform, we'll be able to implement the fast closed loop management of alarm services. So to summarize, our strategies that we have in partnership with our customers, our customers is we look forward to further cooperation with the Huawei technologies to offer us uninterrupted power supply to customers and continuous growth in the intelligence inspection solution. We also look forward to develop elastic power electricity network with cutting-edge ICT technologies for meeting requirements of network expansion and massive connection to upcoming future developments. Lastly, by adopting innovative technologies and introducing competency partners to ensure digital transformation of ZESCO and to be the region, the hub of electricity trading in the region. I wish to thank you all for your time. Thank you.
Thank you for your insights, Mr. Felix Chifuala, Senior Manager of Electrotechnical Services at ZESCO Limited. Our next speaker is General Manager of Dongfang Electronic Company, who will talk about innovation in energy and going carbon neutral together. Please welcome Mr. Fang Zhengji.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Dongfang Electronics, I would like to share our cooperation with Huawei in the digital transformation of the power and energy industry, especially some innovative solutions. First, a brief introduction of my company. Dongfang Electronics is a listed company in China. We've been working in the power and energy industry for 40 years, specializing in products and R&D investment. The company's core business covers smart grids, environmental protection and energy conservation, and IoT. Our clients include China's State Grid, Southern Grid, power generation groups, and petrochemical companies. Our overseas markets cover more than 40 countries and regions, including Europe, America, Southeast Asia, South Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. We operate overseas more than 15,000 substation automation systems, 3 national power control centers, and 27 urban control centers. We have successfully operated the National Power Grid Scheduling Project of Equatorial Guinea. Embracing the digital transformation, we are actively exploring and practicing technologies. The energy sector is evolving towards low carbon, clean energy, and the electrification of terminal energy. Digital technologies will play an irreplaceable role in this. As digital technologies and the energy industry are increasingly integrated, intelligence will become an advanced stage of the digital development of energy. As a service provider of OT systems, we work actively with ICT vendors, especially companies like Huawei, to complement each other's strengths, promote energy digital transformation, and build intelligent and innovative solutions. Next, I'd like to share the innovative solutions for the power industry jointly developed by Dongfang Electronics and Huawei. First is Intelligent Inspection System for Substations. Substations are an important node in the power energy internet. There are usually more than 100 types and 10,000 pieces of equipment, which is large in size. Many large substations are located in remote areas, tens or even hundreds of kilometers away from urban areas. The number of substations in China has increased by more than 30% in the past 10 years, but the size of inspection personnel has barely gone up. The shortage of manpower has become a challenge. Manual inspections require a lot of manpower. The efficiency and quality are both unsatisfactory, and risks are often difficult to find, like the routing of equipment, gas leaks of sulfur hexafluoride, and the break of switches. To solve this, we leverage Huawei's data platform, integrated network, edge computing, and our own smart monitoring system, process management system, and equipment health evaluation system to build an intelligent inspection solution for substations, transforming manual inspections to intelligent inspections. Video and AI technologies are used to implement state-based and predictive maintenance. The second innovative solution is the automated inspection system for transmission lines. Transmission lines sometimes operate in harsh environments. It is necessary to quickly find faults when they occur and determine the causes. Transmission line inspections used to be entirely dependent on manpower, which is inefficient and risky. Because many lines are located in remote areas and are affected by weather, the inspections often take a long time. One inspection may take several days or even longer. To solve this, we have integrated Huawei's IoT platform, Roma platform, and hybrid cloud with our own application system. Through full-state data sensing and AI intelligent identification, we implement remote real-time O&M of transmission lines, automatic risk detection, and timely alarm reporting of faults such as ice, mountain fire, and breakage. It greatly reduces the workload of line inspections and risks of power grids. In addition to the platform-level solutions we jointly developed with Huawei, we've also worked on many lightweight solutions. First is the data center project of the National Power Distribution Network in Nepal. In this project, the major challenges of the customers in Nepal are as follows. First, the power distribution network has a high line loss. The average line loss in the past 3 years is over 15%. By comparison, the line loss of the distribution network in China is generally about 6%. Second, the power supply has poor quality and reliability. Customer satisfaction is also low. Third, systems are highly siloed and they're lowly automated and not intelligent. Digital methods are urgently needed to reduce the operation cost and improve the operation management of the power distribution network. To this end, Dongfang Electronics and Huawei have jointly developed a prefabricated integrated data center solution for Nepal's national power distribution network. In this solution, we built a data center system for the distribution network based on Huawei's ICT facilities. Together, we have contributed to making Nepal's distribution network digital, intelligent, and network-based. The second lightweight case is the gold mine project in Sanshan Island, Shandong Province. Before the digital transformation of mining enterprises, the common problems are poor and hazardous working environment, low efficiency, and high cost. Customers in the mining industry have strong needs for safety, cost reduction, and improved efficiency. The customers often do not have an application platform that provides information support, management services, and data processing and analysis for their operations. Huawei and Dongfang Electronics jointly assisted the gold mine to build China's first large data center for metal mines based on one cloud, one lake, and one platform. Huawei's Roma Data Foundation was used to connect OT and IT, forming an all-encompassing data queue. This inspiring example marks a solid step mining enterprises have made towards digital transformation. In the energy, digital, and zero-carbon transformation, we're looking forward to working with Huawei to create new value for the global power industry. Dongfang Electronics has also put forward our own vision, which is to actively drive digital transformation and accelerate the achievement of China's dual carbon goals. This slide shows the changes in the structure of the energy system, which has evolved from the one-way energy flow on the left side to the cycle on the right side. It realizes the collaborative interaction of generation, grid, load, and storage, and efficient utilization of energy. The goal of building the energy internet has accelerated the implementation of digital technologies. Cloud, big data, IoT, mobile internet, AI, security, and blockchain are 7 keywords. The security here includes information security and physical security. Ubiquitous connection and efficient energy supply enable consumers to obtain the most suitable energy supply at the right time, in the right place, at the lowest cost. This is also a very important goal of the energy internet. At the same time, the energy industry has made digital, network-based, and intelligent. IT and OT will be highly integrated. AI, big data, and IT technologies are widely adopted, which will essentially improve the construction, O&M, and management of the power and energy industry. Globally, we have set up 6 regional centers in countries along the Belt and Road. Our overseas business focuses on products and sales, system integration, and power O&M. In the future, we can focus on generation, grid, load, and storage combination to make power grids more reliable, secure, and elastic. We will build ecosystem-wide cooperation scenarios, including new energy access and consumption, intelligent regional energy, power transformation, power distribution, scheduling, and advanced distribution management system. Based on the in-depth integration of ICT and OT, these scenarios will be more competitive and bring greater value to our customers. We are ready to work with Huawei to seize the opportunity and create new value in the energy industry together. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Fang Zhengji, General Manager of Dongfang Electronics. And that brings us to the end of this summit. I hope it was of interest and of value to you, and that we're able to explain how energy transition is the next wave of innovation for digital transformation. It is clear we can only dive into digital and power the era of carbon neutrality together. Thank you.